And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everyone, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at Where's Mr. Wolf? Mr. Wolf is a bad guy. He's coming in to eat the animals, I think. And this is a cooperative game for young children in which you're working together to kind of do a bit of memory match mixed with, well, memory. So I guess not so much, it's just a memory style game where you're trying to put the right animals in the right houses. I'll show you. You have 16 of these tiles, and you're going to be placing 4 of them on top of these barns. These barns just sit here on the board like this with the tile on top of them. You're going to place a bunch of animal tokens face down with flowers on, and you're going to put the evil Mr. Wolf guy here on the first space of the dark square. It's a cooperative game. On your turn, you're going to turn over a tile. Does this tile match any of the animals in here? Well, it's a cow, and no, it doesn't, so we leave it face up. The next person goes. Here we have a chicken, also not in any of these. Next person, a duck. Now, a duck matches here, here, and here, so we just pick one of them and we stick it inside there. The next person turns over the bull, not in any of them. Then we turn over a sheep, and we know a sheep goes in this one here. A rabbit also goes in that one there. A pig goes in this one. A pig. A wolf, anytime you turn over a wolf, you move the wolf one space and turn it back over. Hopefully you won't flip it again, wolf, because the wolf moves the wolf down. And we just keep putting them in like this. So this is how the game works. You're going to turn them over, wolf. Well, there's a lot of wolves in here. Got to be careful until you think you're finished. Basically, what happens at some point, players are going to say, we think we're finished. We think we've gotten everything in the right spots. So you'll lift them up one by one. So here, for example, when I lifted this one up here, it should have only had one duck, 2 yellow ducks, and 1 gray duck. And instead, I had more than we needed to have in there. This needed 2 sheep and a pig. There's only 1 pig. Here I needed a rabbit, a sheep, and a duck. I got 2 rabbits and a sheep, and I didn't get anything there. So we failed. If you make any mistakes, you fail. Now, hopefully, you're not playing as quickly and badly as I am. You're working together to talk about what's in them. But if you think you have them, then you just pull them all up, and if you have them, you win. You lose if they're wrong, or if the wolf gets all the way into here, then the wolf will win, and everybody will lose. And that's pretty much it. The components for this game, once you put these here, I mean, these just stay together very easily, right? In fact, the game has like this triangular box thing to fit everything in. It holds it all into place where you can even play, and you're supposed to play with the board on top of the box like this. Also, I should mention, the rules are in the lid. This is like old school. Way back from when I was a kid, they used to do that. So you can play with a higher thing. I put it on the ground so it would look better on the camera. And then you just put all the components underneath it. I don't know that the placing of these, they work pretty well. But you got to be careful. If you pick them up, the stuff does not fall out the hole in the bottom as easily as you might think, and it can splatter a little bit. But that's, I mean, I'm being very nitpicky here. These fit very easily on the top, and kids can easily tell apart the different animals that are on them. Okay, well, there you go. It's a very simple game on the onset, but it's actually fairly complex. Even playing this by myself, so an adult here with some good memory, I could make a mistake. I'd sit there and go, okay, I put a duck in that one already. I need to put a duck. You saw there I was kind of goofing off a little bit, putting them in the houses, but I messed up. Together, you're trying not to mess up in 2 ways. Once you find a wolf and you can't help finding him, don't flip it over again. You flip over a wolf a couple times, you're really going to lose probably. And don't mess up where you put the stuff. Did we already put a pig in this house? Yes, but this house has 2 pigs. We can put them in there. Because of that, this house is a little tricky for little kids. I mean, I'm talking like 3 and 4-year-olds, because they get the concept of flipping over and putting them in the right spot. But if you're playing together, you might say, that house already has a duck, let's not put another one in it. Because again, you don't have that time. If you mess up, then you've lost the whole game. So this whole concept of working together really matters here. And also, even though the game does say 4+, those 4-year-old, 5-year-olds are going to need some help with that sort of thing. I was pretty impressed by it, right? There's a lot of games out there with the memory match, putting stuff in the right houses, but then remembering, and you all have to decide together, we're done. So you have to keep track of that. And there could be anywhere from 8 to 12 animals that you need to get in there, and you got to make sure the right ones are in the right spots. I like that concept. I like the cooperative nature of it. Kids are going to need help. Kids will help you. Don't turn that over. It's the wolf. And it can be a lot of fun. So where's Mr. Wolf? Great for kids.
Dice Tower Judgment, kid approved.